Welcome to our conversation. You know, the landscape of global sales negotiations is, like an unseen battlefield where even a tiny lie can cost an organization dearly.
Yeah, so it's almost like every deal carries this shadow of deception just waiting to undermine it, isn't it?
Absolutely. The data they present is staggering. Fraud costs climbing to over $5 trillion globally, and companies losing about 5% of their revenue because of undetected fraud. It really paints the picture of how widespread these issues are.
And that's not even the tip of the iceberg. The financial statement fraud figures and even examples like Volkswagen or Wells Fargo just drive the point home about these massive losses.
Exactly. It's like each of those cases shows that deception burrows deep into the fabric of business. These aren't isolated incidents. They're symptomatic of a systemic problem.
Right. I'm curious though, how do they say cultural differences come into play in these negotiations?
Oh, that's a fascinating part. You see, while lying is viewed as wrong pretty much everywhere, in the world of international negotiations, it's oddly considered acceptable by many. Cultural nuances,
Yeah.
language differences, and even communication styles add layers of misunderstanding, sometimes allowing deception to hide more easily.
So it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Cultural variations can both disguise deception and, ironically, even cause false positives in detecting it.
Exactly. For instance, something as simple as a gesture or facial expression might be a typical cultural behavior in one part of the world, but could be misinterpreted as a sign of deception in another. It really calls for a nuanced, culturally intelligent approach.
And that's where lie detection training becomes so crucial, right? Not only to spot deceit, but to understand the context behind every behavior.
Yes, and that's where the BLAST TM method comes into play. This is like the ultimate toolkit for lie detection, built on science and validated with real-world data, even from high-stakes environments with the CIA and Secret Service.
Right. The BLAST TM method, it uses a unique scoring system, correct? It assigns a probability to every lie detected by quantifying body language cues, facial microexpressions, and even voice tone.
Exactly. It's not just a gut feeling. It's a precise, quantifiable system. It teaches over 100 indicators, letting experts know, with a confidence level, whether someone is likely being deceptive. That's a massive leap from the traditional gut instinct approach.
I have to say though, while the idea of quantifying deceit sounds powerful, do you think it might oversimplify human behavior? I mean, isn't there a risk of labeling someone unfairly if, say, cultural nuances aren't fully accounted for?
That's a fair point. It's important to note that BLAST TM does address cultural nuances specifically. It recognizes that cues can differ vastly between high context and low context cultures. So it's designed to be adaptable rather than one size fits all.
I see. It really shifts the paradigm from relying on subjective impressions to employing scientific, evidence-based training.
Exactly. And beyond just detecting lies, this approach empowers negotiators to protect their deals, ensure honesty, and even promote ethical behavior within their organizations.
Speaking of ethical behavior, it's interesting how the discussion moves into leveraging subconscious triggers for ethical influence. The idea that 95% of buying decisions are made subconsciously is quite something.
Right. It's like our emotions rule the day way more than logic ever will. They cite that research from Harvard. Emotions such as trust, urgency, and even fear drive the vast majority of decisions.
And this is where Cialdini's principles of persuasion come into play, isn't it? Reciprocity, commitment, social proof, they really round out the framework for ethical influence alongside deception detection.
Yes, it's a multi-layered strategy. You're not just defending against deceit, you're actively engaging with others on a level that builds genuine trust. This dual capability, detecting deceit and ethically guiding the emotional triggers, really stands out.
Right. I think this also speaks to why the course is aimed at so many professionals. It's not just about avoiding fraud, but about fostering authentic and secure business relationships.
Absolutely. When you have the skills to detect even subtle cues of deception, you're not only protecting your organization's revenue, but you're also safeguarding long-term relationships and reputation.
Yeah, so it's pretty impressive how the course combines both uh, defensive tactics like lie detection and offensively leveraging persuasive techniques. It's like having a superpower in the negotiation arena.
Exactly. It's like a personal trainer for your negotiation skills. It's like really both protective and empowering.
And here's an interesting tidbit. While many conventional methods rely on outdated theories or even guesswork, BLAST TM remains the only method that quantifies every indicator. That definitely sets it apart as the gold standard.
Yes, and it's not just about the method, but the credibility of the people behind it. Jonathan Ciufani's deep expertise, being a certified instructor and a TEDx speaker, lends a huge amount of trust and authenticity to the course.
Right. It seems like a long-term investment too, because the skills don't just serve in one negotiation, but build a foundation for protective strategies across all business arenas.
Absolutely. Plus, with ongoing access to online practice drills and updated research, participants can keep their skills razor sharp in a rapidly evolving global marketplace.
It's really a proactive defense strategy. Instead of just reacting to fraud after it happens, professionals can equip themselves to preempt deception.
Exactly. With the increasing sophistication and frequency of deceptions, like that 56% surge in fraud over the last decade, the cost of inaction is enormous.
Right. When you put it that way, it's almost a no-brainer. Investing in advanced lie detection skills becomes not just advantageous, but imperative for anyone involved in global deals.
Precisely. This isn't just about avoiding losses. It's about ensuring sustainable success and, protecting your reputation in a world where even a small lie can cascade into major financial disaster.
And then there's the ethical dimension. The course emphasizes using these tools responsibly. So it's not about manipulating people for personal gain. It's about fostering genuine, trustworthy relationships, even in high-stakes negotiation.
Right. That ethical framework is crucial. It ensures that while you're gaining a competitive edge, you're also upholding integrity and promoting a culture of transparency.
Yeah, so there's also a sense of urgency in the message. With increasing fraud costs, escalating global risks, and more sophisticated deceit tactics emerging every day, professionals really need to act now.
Exactly. The call to action is clear. Equip yourself with these skills, not tomorrow, but today. The sooner you master the BLAST TM method and the principles of ethical persuasion, the safer your deals and the more resilient your organization will be.
It sounds like a revolutionary approach. I mean, turning something as vague as reading body language into a robust, scientifically backed skill, it's a game changer.
Absolutely. This isn't just theory. It's a practical, real-world application, validated by experience and rigorous research. For professionals in international sales, it could be the ultimate competitive advantage.
Right. So, if you're in the game, or even just curious about protecting your interests in today's volatile market, stepping up your lie detection skills with BLAST TM seems like a must-do.
Exactly. And as we wrap up, remember that in the high-stakes world of global negotiations, mastery over deception detection and ethical persuasion not only protects your bottom line, but also shapes a future of authentic, trustworthy, and resilient business relationships.
Yeah, well, that's a wrap on our conversation. Thanks for the engaging insights, and here's to making smarter, safer, and more ethical deals out there.